So this is going to be great. Street Fighter 6 is going to be dropping tomorrow, according to the Steam page. It's going to be released in 14 hours from the time of me actually live recording this. So, let's go. Let's play. So, I have skimmed some reviews and it's doing really well. To be honest, I've not played 5 yet. I own it. I just don't remember ever playing it. I may have installed it once, but I honestly couldn't tell you. But I have played 4 and Ultra 4, you know, and all the previous ones. So let's see how it goes. It looks good. Looks like there might be a little bit of frame loss. It's kind of hard to tell. It performs special attacks easier, but fewer attack buttons. I think we do it the old style, right? And we could probably change it up whenever we want. Yeah, it feels pretty good. I want to say it feels a little bit faster than Street Fighter 4, so maybe a little bit more akin to like a Street Fighter 2 Turbo-ish. At least, okay, now they're doing something way better than other games do with the blocking section. And they put it right next to you and they tell you when the thing's gonna hit. Because half the time on the blocking tutorial, you're just waiting and like, you're just waiting around for them to like get their animation going. Like, that's so convenient. Ah, okay. There we go. So I guess you have to do it right at the beginning of the animation. There we go. Man, they have to have quick response times for that. Okay, so now this is the new mechanic here, these super arts. So they're kind of like the ultra abilities in Street Fighter 4 that I was like never able to do. Like, you know, I played it, doesn't mean I was good at it. Can be filled up to 3 levels. Okay, see, this is something that a lot of the old tutorials and stuff like just weren't good at. So it tells you exactly what's what. Give me a break. Oh yeah, I did do supers. I've done a few, but you know what I mean. I didn't learn all of them for every character. Okay. I'm weaker going the left way than I am the right.
Beast mode, baby! Good work! Not too slow! You chose the wrong guy! To Macbeth!
So press RB and RT. Okay, so that's kind of like the interrupt attack, right? That was introduced in 4. I believe you could use medium on that, yeah. So that bar is basically the same as the super, but you can also use it for other things too.
Not done yet!
Okay. Teach you about the drive parry. Do this by pressing Y and B at the same time, okay? This seems a lot easier than 4.
How's this?
See, it's teaching you how to use the trick, and then it's teaching you the counter.
You're not getting through.
Y plus B. Okay. Interesting. So you get punished for reading the opponent wrong. That's good. So you can't just spam it. This is way better than old tutorials.
Too easy.
Good fighting tutorials are hard to come by. Like, yeah, so one of the things I would like, and it might be in the full game, it might not, is allowing to go back to certain sections. So like in the Soul Calibur 5 tutorial, there was this one section I could not get past, right? And you get stuck there. And it doesn't let you continue. And I'm like, well, I want to learn all this other stuff. And just because I'm not able to execute, or you don't know exactly what you're doing wrong. And this is a little bit better. Okay, Luke is definitely not my style. He's a little slow. little slow for me.
I'm
Probably
too
like a
good.
mid speed, but he feels a little slower than Ryu to me. It's cool. And then you could do the modern type as well tutorial. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty good. Let's, and that's before that's before you get into the other fighting grounds. That's, I kind of wish it was optional, but you know, it makes sense. To I tell you, the artwork looks good. It sucks that we can only play as these two characters. I would have loved to play as like a Cammy or Chun-Li, but let's try Ryu out. Hope that this music doesn't. Might just turn that off for now. Okay, so we got we'll have Ryu versus Luke. Yeah. Uh so one of the downsides, right, is being able to turn off the in-game audio on the fly. And you can do that. Okay, good. So let's keep the music down, just in case. Yeah, he's definitely slower than Ryu. It's surprising that Ryu still has his speed. He is getting older. You know, they're not the spring chickens they once were. Oh, what? Oh, you can't. What? Okay, so it forces you into the modern combat style? Okay, that sucks. That's why I'm doing this crap I'm not trying to do. Like, yeah, it's freaking easier to do this stuff, but that's not what I'm wanting to do. So I'm just like, in order to do like the Hadouken, I'm like just like pressing triangle. What you know why? I'm using a PlayStation controller, but like that was just triangle. There we go, just triangle again. I'm not like pressing the directions. So I guess. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. Well, yeah, I know I could practice with it. So that counter to the you know, to the interrupt ability, to the interrupt attack, is on the right bumper. See, I try to keep on forcing him at range with a Hadouken, but it's not doing what I'm telling it to.
Where you going? Give me a break. You're kidding me.
Ryu wins.
Man, it looks so good. I've noticed some screen tearing on my end. I don't know if that's because the settings, but it's very, very minor, and you know that can be that can be fixed. I just wish there was a little bit more in the demo, but you know, I think we'll leave it there. I think we've got a good view. It plays well. It looks great. The tutorial's good, which is very important with a fighting game. It's got a simplified combo as system as well as a traditional combo if you want to do it. I think it's a little bit different than other games in regards to the more convenient combo system. Um Usually they have like a I think if I remember correctly, they use like the right stick to help improve your combos and stuff. So you can do like combos without necessarily being able to perform the the buttons required. Which is good. It's like, yeah, some people say, well, you just need to get good, and I agree to a point. You do need to be able to, like, if you want to dedicate your time and stuff, but just think about people that don't have that kind of mobility, or like or or are handicapped in some way to where they, like, what if they're just using one hand? You know what I mean? They need to have access to different options, and I don't know how fluid or good that this system's going to be. But that's going to be something we look to in the future when I do finally get around to buying this game. But anyway, looks great right now, and it's got great reviews online. So coming out tomorrow, check out the demo if you're interested, and I'll see you next time.